Hello, hello, IG world. It's me again, it's Jamie. It's Monday, April 27th, 2020. And I have had a very powerful, insightful, and kind of full-bodied morning. On Jade Electra's 7 Days to Soul, some of the things to do right away, every day, is to write at least 3 pages in your morning pages of just stream of consciousness dumping. I got up to like 9 pages. And then I did a forgiveness meditation that I have posted on my page that, I was feeling a need to look at forgiveness before I even sat down. And so I went out and I searched for one specifically, and I found one that I think I really needed. So if you are experiencing negative thoughts, blocked emotions, and maybe you've just been giving yourself a lot of pressure and a hard time lately, I suggest finding a space where you can be alone, some time that you can consent and dedicate to stillness, and giving it a listen. I don't always do guided meditations. Sometimes I just do the timer. Sometimes I just do sounds. But when I do them, I wear my headphones because it feels like I'm more zoned in and focused. And this one, it was just so powerful and deep. So it definitely got me good, guys. So I'm gonna do a moon deck reading, and I'm gonna see if anything that I channeled for myself this morning can be helpful or aiding. And if not, well then it's something else for you guys. Something else for you to look at. So I'm calling upon divine guidance to have a reading for the collective. And I'm looking to see what kind of energy might be good to look at this time. It's all great to look at. Sometimes we're just a little bit more game for it than not. So, energy for the collective. Am I wrong too soon? Today's card is number 30. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. Here we are. Oh, there we go. Just love the colors in this deck so much. They're all just like hints of rose and different grays and browns and earth tones. And in the image, the individual is bowing their head. They're holding something up to their head. It almost looks like a cup, but I'm gonna assume it's some kind of offering. And when we sit in meditation, and when we sit with ourselves, and when we journal, and when we go through our thoughts, we are devoting time to ourselves. And it will stretch your mind out. It will allow you to think new thoughts and see things in different light. So, surrender, but don't give yourself away. The song is, the card's name is Prayer. I surrender to the power of prayer and devotion. There are times when prayer and devotion drops us to our knees with a heartfelt plea for support and direction. Other times it's a calm daily reprieve where we fill our cup with gratitude and open up to the holy flow. Your path and your relationship to the divine is unique to you and always evolving. The sincerity you bring to your spiritual practice, just like any relationship, is where it really blossoms. Prayer yokes us to our truth, to the collective experience, and to a lowing vibration that moves through all things. When the mental looping of fear-based stories surface, It is often a sign that you've disconnected from your power, your greater service, or your connection to the Spirit. Tap into the powerful prayer of practice and feel the loving force of devotion. I mean, it's exactly, I think, what I was going through this morning. Like, you can think, oh, I have to meditate. I have to go sit there and be quiet and be still. Or you can try to reframe your thoughts to be like, I get to take this time to sit with myself and really take some inventory of what's going on. Because we don't wear masks just for the outside world, right? Like, we wear masks to our own mirror, to ourselves, to what we think we want. Sometimes other people's expectations of what success is or what we might look like if we're being successful has been implanted in our brain for such a long time that it's what we believe, but it could be a lie. So to find faith, to look for guidance, to reach out outside of ourselves is something that can drive us crazy. You really know when you connect with yourself. You know what's bullshit. And there is so much in there. So here it is, if you want to screenshot it. Prayer. Ask yourself how you could be honoring your higher self more. How could you be more truthful with yourself and more honest with yourself? And can you give yourself some time to do it and not think, oh, I did my 20 minutes of meditation, I'm done now. Okay, so the ritual is morning prayers. I have so many little rituals in my morning routine right now that it's becoming this ever-increasing time. Like, it's already the afternoon. So, morning prayers. Bring the power of prayer and devotion into your mornings. Make it daily. It only takes a few minutes. If you need be, set an alarm with a prayer reminder and begin your day with the prayer. I know some people, when they hear the word routine, they're just like, oh, I never stick to it. Oh, I'm bad with doing good habits, right? I'm bad with committing to good habits. But the bad ones, oh, I'm just not going to look at those. And a really great tool is just a reminder on your phone. A reminder on your phone, even if you ignore it. Even if you have it on there set every day at the same time and you ignore it 5 days in a row, at some point you got to ask yourself, like, am I really committing to this? So, upon waking and before you get out of bed, place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly and take several deep breaths. A lot of people are used to shallow breathing. We breathe in our chest when we should be breathing in our belly. So, to consciously put your hand on your belly and on your heart, sit up or even lay down, and focus on taking deep breaths. Like you have to wake up that channel, that inside that vessel. So you breathe into your hand first, and then you breathe into your chest, and then you feel it rise after it reaches your ribs into your chest. And then when you exhale, the same way. Exhale first from your chest, then from your ribs, and then from that belly. Set the tone for your day as you quietly recite a simple prayer of presence and gratitude, attuning you to your greater purpose and the bigger picture. Weave your own interpretation into this morning prayer and make it personal to you. When someone asks you if you could have one wish, is it for you or is it for someone else? Are you saying it's for someone else first because you think that makes you a better person? Or are you actually asking yourself, like, what do I need? What's going to serve me so that I can elevate myself to a level to help others? Here's some inspiration. Here's an example of a mantra. Guide me to step into my best self today and to be present to the joy and beauty in my life. May I live, think, speak, and act in a way that uplifts and inspires all who cross my path and beyond. Thank you. And start your day. So, the good, the bad, the ugly, it's all in here. It all deserves some attention. It's allowed to be seen. It's allowed to be held. And We can spend time in prayer and devotion. We could spend time looking at what inspires us and what's going to elevate us and motivate us to the next thing. And honestly, we have to take some real inventory about how we think, what we say to ourselves, and where our beliefs lie, where they even started. Like, what is your idea of success? Is it this grandiose expectation that you feel like you're already going to fail just by saying it? Or is it something that is smaller and simpler and you can find a way to really show gratitude for it? So yeah, we're on day 3 of our 7 Days to Soul challenge. I've been writing a lot. I'm still meditating. Today's day 37. I can't believe it. I'm so close to 40. And I hope you guys can spend some time with yourself. I really love that idea for you. You're all beautiful. You all deserve love. And go on and dance it out. Go on and write it out. Go on and scream it out. Just don't keep yourself in low places as best you can. And if you do, find it in your heart to forgive yourself for doing that. Okay, I love you. I'm gonna go. I'll go on forever. And yeah, take care. Be safe. Happy Monday.